Hello everybody, welcome to the Fitness Reloaded Weight Loss Habits Academy, and today I'm going to give you the 9 best morning habits for weight loss. Now, why morning? Well, what I love about mornings is that usually when you aim to do something in the morning, it gets done. Well, if you leave it for later on in the day, then it might not get done. Another thing I love about mornings is that it's the start of the day. And it being the start, you have the power to make it a good day straight from the beginning. So let's get started with what to do in the morning. Habit number 1 that I really love and I emphasize a lot is to plan what to eat for the day. Now, this is a habit you can do that morning or you can do from the night before. And you don't have to plan your whole day, especially if you're doing it from the night before, meaning all your meals. But the more you plan, let's say, oh, this one I'm gonna have for breakfast, this one I'm gonna have for lunch, this will be my snacks, and my dinner is probably gonna be this or that. Like, you start thinking about it, especially if it's the night before. If it's the morning of, you will probably need to be more specific because you're very close to when you will actually need to feed yourself. And this way you will make fewer emotional decisions. You will decrease stress, okay, of, oh, no, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I have to eat, eating random stuff. All those things will impede your weight loss progress, which is something you don't want. So planning daily is a habit that we built in Habits Academy, okay? It's something that I have people put in their habit diary. It's one of the first 7 habits to start when you're losing weight. That's planning. And again, you can do it in the morning of or the night before, but it's very important that you think ahead about what you're gonna eat and you create at the very least a rough skeleton. Again, you don't need to know everything, but what you know, please write it down. Okay, see if it makes sense for you, if it meets your goals, what you're gonna be eating, does that meet your goals? Oh, there is a meal plan course that you can take right now for free. So go click here to sign up for it. If you want to start practicing meal planning daily, okay, it's a meal planning habit formula. Okay, so go click here. So glad I remembered. If you are interested in building this habit, planning, well, it only takes like 10 minutes a day or even less. It will help you lose more weight than, let's say, running 15 miles a week. That's how powerful it is, okay? It's one of those habits nobody talks about yet. Weight loss is an organization game, and the more organized you are, the more you're gonna lose weight. That's just how it works. Habit number 2, cook lunch or prepare your dinner. Most people don't think about that, okay? Many people just don't think that they can wake up in the morning and that's when they will make their lunch, okay? Or they will wake up in the morning and they will prep some things for what they're gonna be needing later on to make dinner. But it will save you a tremendous amount of time, a tremendous amount of stress, okay? That again goes together with planning, because if you know what you're gonna be eating, then you can actually take steps to make it happen. Well, if you don't know what you're gonna be eating, then you're just leaving yourself unprepared, okay? And you're unprepared, and against you is the environment that is trying to make you gain weight. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch this video. The environment is making you fat. So cooking is extremely helpful and decreases stress tremendously, and it will help you lose a lot of weight, okay? You're gonna feed yourself very well, okay? It's a very good habit. You have some time in the morning to structure your day like that and do some dinner preparation or make your lunch if you don't yet know what you're gonna be eating or don't have a lunch already. Okay, habit number 3 is exercise. Now, most people have heard about it. Do your morning exercise. Most people who exercise in the morning do get it done. I strongly recommend that you build that habit. Now, that might require you to wake up a little earlier, which can be a problem for some people, but it's definitely something that you can do and you can adjust yourself to do as long as you adjust your bedtime. If you exercise in the morning, you feel like you're winning, and then you get used to the movement, and then if you don't do it, you feel like something's missing. Like, oh, something's wrong here. I just feel a little stiff, like I felt like I want to do something and it just feels so stiff, okay? Like, I exercise in the morning, and if I don't do any exercise, that's how I feel. And it's not just that for me, it's for everybody who has made exercise a morning habit. So this is a great habit for health and weight loss. Another habit is to go for a walk. Now, you can do both. You can do your strength training, okay, lift your weights, or do your yoga and go for a walk, or you can just go for a walk, okay? It's a great way to just relax your mind. You can listen to your favorite podcast, or you can enjoy the scenery, and you start doing some movement. You will not just be sitting all day. And especially if it's summertime, sometimes morning is the only time when it's not hot. Okay, so if you think that makes sense for you and you want to increase your activity level so you're not sedentary, because most people are around 5,000 steps a day or less, okay? Most people with office jobs who have a weight problem around that mark. So even if you do 5 minutes, even if you just go around the block, okay, most people think very little of small habits like that, but do not make that mistake. Go here to watch my small habits video for weight loss, okay, 31 small habits video. Please go watch that video, because small habits go a long way. So even if we're talking about a small walk around the block, do not miss the opportunity to do it because you talk yourself out of it, because you think it's not going to make a difference. That is your enemy mindset, okay? And I talk a lot about it in my weight proof course that you can sign up for free. At least that's the situation right now. So if you're interested to resolve your mindset so your mindset does not sabotage you, go sign up on my weight proof course. So you watch the video and you don't talk yourself out of good things for you, such as, oh no, it doesn't matter, it's not gonna make a difference anyway, and all of that. Next habit. If you eat breakfast, go for a high fiber, high protein one. Here's the thing, you do not need to eat breakfast to lose weight, okay? Some people say you have to eat breakfast, and if you don't eat breakfast, then you're gonna have huge cravings at night and all of that. At the end of the day, it's whatever works for you. So if you're the type of person who likes to have breakfast, then the best type of breakfast to have is a high fiber, high protein one. For example, oatmeal with fat-free Greek yogurt and berries. I strongly recommend you eat a breakfast that's like that. So you have quite a bit of fiber from the berries and the oats, and quite a bit of protein from the fat-free yogurt, okay? If you add any sweetener, you can add a no-calorie sweetener, like let's say monk fruit, or you can add a sweetener with fiber, such as date syrup. This is an idea for you to start thinking about how to optimize your breakfast for weight loss, because high fiber, high protein will help you feel satiated for longer, okay? Which is what we're trying to do when we're losing weight. We want to make our calories worth it, meaning they sustain us, okay? They sustain us and they make us feel content. Plus, it tastes delicious. It's really good. Next one is to journal about the reasons you will succeed. You can also go to my weight loss affirmations video. In the morning is a great time if you do have the time to just sit down and write down about all the reasons you will succeed. That's such a great habit. You will talk yourself into taking positive actions for yourself. Weight loss is self-care. You will come up with more ideas about how to take better care of yourself, and you will build yourself up, because most people have a lot of self-doubt, okay? And if you have a lot of self-doubt, please go watch my weight loss affirmations video, okay? It's for people just like that who have a lot of self-doubt, for whom affirmations just will not work, because, of course, it makes you roll your eyes. I'm getting thinner every day. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about going deeper. So take that video. It's a great habit every day to just think about why you will succeed. Next one, low-calorie coffee. Okay, this is very important. If you are a coffee drinker, do not drink a high-calorie coffee. Drink a low-calorie coffee. Even if you could save something small, like 40 calories from your coffee, that's actually very interesting, because it happened with a client of mine. She was not counting the calories in her coffee. Now, 40 calories, I think that was a number, and that's not a big deal. Who cares about 40 calories? The problem was that she had 6 of those coffees. 6 cups of coffee a day. So 6 times multiplied by 40 is 240 calories on a daily basis that she was not accounting for. So in the course of a week, that was almost half a pound that she was not losing, while she was expecting she would be losing it because of the unaccounted coffee calories. So in the course of a year, okay, 40 calories, let's say 40 calories, just 1 cup of coffee a day, okay? If you're one of those people who only have 1 cup of coffee, but every day, multiplied by 365, gives us 14,500 calories almost. So that's equivalent to 4 pounds of fat that you're either gaining or not losing because of those 40 extra calories. You can save those calories by making adjustments to the type of sweetener you're using. So if you're using like let's say sugar, you can switch to let's say monk fruit and get 0 calories, okay? Save yourself 1 teaspoon of added sugar. Or, you know, if you're just adding high calorie milk or cream, maybe you can switch that to something that's equally delicious but has fewer calories. Now, for you to find out what that's gonna be, you might need to do some trial and error, experiment a little bit with your coffee, so you find the best way to drink coffee so that you minimize the calories and keep it hopefully just as delicious, okay, as before. This is just like a small optimization that is worth it. Low calorie coffee. Next habit number 8 is to weigh yourself. Weigh yourself first thing in the morning without clothes. Now, you do not need to weigh yourself every day, but definitely weighing yourself a few times a week will help you have a better view of how your weight loss is going. And the reason is that because of water weight, and if you haven't yet watched my water weight video, go watch it. Okay, so because of water weight, our weight just fluctuates on a daily basis. And by having more measurements than just, let's say, once a week, that will help you have a more accurate picture of how you're doing with your weight. Now, if weighing yourself freaks you out or has the potential to put you in a bad mood, okay, that's gravitophobia, and I talked about it in this other video, okay? Because I do not want you to have fear of the scale. Scale is just data. It's just neutral. It's like looking at the speedometer when you're driving your car, okay? We'll not go more deeply into this because I have a full video about it, so go watch the video. And for now, I'm gonna move on to the next habit, which is to drink water. Why do we drink water in the morning? Because you are at your most dehydrated, because all night long you were losing on water and you're not, clearly we're not drinking any. So you do need to have at least one glass of water when you wake up. Now here's the thing, this is a health habit and not, let's say, a weight loss habit. So it's not particularly gonna help you lose weight. Yes, it's gonna fill your stomach a little bit, but don't expect you will be losing weight because you're drinking water. And I'm saying that because many people just emphasize, oh, drink water, drink water. Yeah, I mean, if you're drinking water and you think you're gonna lose weight, just don't expect too much from that. But it is good for your health. And that's why I included it in this list, because weight loss is not just about losing weight, like we're doing it for a reason. The reason is to live a long and healthy life. That's the reason, to take better care of yourself. Weight loss is self-care. Period. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know, what habits are you already doing and which ones are you more interested in starting after watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe and hit the notifications button so you know when I'm posting my next video, okay? And thank you a lot for watching. Liking helps my videos get more reach, which helps a lot, not just me, but also so many people who want to lose weight and have so many fads to sort through, okay? This is the stuff that actually works, okay? Because by changing your lifestyle, you will lose weight, okay? As long as you're on a calorie deficit. You have to change your lifestyle in a specific way that helps you be in that calorie deficit and makes the calorie deficit easy. Anyway, hope you liked it again, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.